Yes, San Antonio is Military City, USA. And what does that mean? I mean, San Antonio is all about the military. And when we say that we're Military City, USA, you know, we're talking about our friends, our neighbors, our co-workers, you know, our sons, our daughters. And we know that because we live and breathe that every single day here in San Antonio. So why did we want to be involved in Operation Interdependence? Because we want to support our troops. It's the right thing to do. They need our encouragement. And we live with our troops every day. We live with their families.
Operation Interdependence is important to Caliente Harley-Davidson because it's an opportunity for us to give back to the community. We've been very fortunate since we opened our doors in 2006 that the San Antonio community has been very supportive of our dealership, and because so much of the community is military based, it's a great opportunity for us to show our thanks for everything that they do for us each day.
The Laptop Specialist was born and raised 30 years ago on the south side of San Antonio, serving troops and their families, getting computers full of sand coming back from the desert, redoing their CPU because it's overheated at 140 degrees. The military has been a big part of my family. My mom and my dad were part of the military. My dad programmed the IBM mainframes over in Europe during the Vietnam War.
Quarterman Plumbing decided to support Operation Interdependence again this year because it's the right thing to do. We're asking people to do a job that we're not prepared to do, and we should let them know that we haven't forgotten them while they're serving overseas for us.
And let's face it, where would we be today without our service members, who usually are overseas? So for them to have a piece of home, whether it be in the form of a cookie or something to flavor their water, that's very important. It keeps them connected to the home front.
I was born in Sarajevo, Bosnia, and my family and I, we escaped the war in 1994. I had no idea what freedom was until I came to this country. To me, United States stands for freedom, and if it wasn't for our men and women in the military, we would not have the freedoms we do today.
We would not appreciate any of the freedoms we have today without the sacrifice of those in our armed forces, and Operation Interdependence gives us a chance to show them our thanks.
I'm a Vietnam-era veteran. In fact, I retired from the United States Air Force, and the early part of my career was at the end of Vietnam. And I remember distinctly how our soldiers and airmen and Navy folks and corpsmen were treated at the end of the war as they returned from the war. They were doing things that they were asked to do by their country. I see a whole different atmosphere today, a huge appreciation for the troops, which is well deserved. They're heroes. They're our heroes. They're doing things that most of the rest of us wouldn't want to do, but appreciate what they stand for and what they do. It's just one of those things. It's the right thing to do, to support them and show the appreciation for the sacrifices, huge sacrifices that they're making for us every day.
There are so many freedoms in this country that we enjoy: the right to vote, the freedom to practice any religion that we choose, and women's rights. I can ride wherever I want. I can gather with large groups of women if I'd like, and the equality and the rights that we're afforded in this country.
To be able to voice my opinions, it gives me the opportunity to have the freedom of a vote. It gives me the right to love and marry whom I want, and to also worship who I want.
Sending tangible goods and or money to Operation Interdependence is invaluable. I know that if I was sitting in the middle of a desert with 75 pounds of extra equipment on my back, a package of Oreo cookies and a letter from home sure would make me feel a lot better.
Little things mean so much as small tokens of things from home.
And it means a lot to all of us, I think, to know that they're defending our freedom abroad so that we can feel safe and secure and enjoy the freedoms that we have that we often take for granted every day.